He's going to show us how it is. Hello. He's going to provide the brains. Okay, but before then. Okay, before that. Okay, before that. Any sentence with the words on bold in it? What is that? What are you too easy to do.
Good afternoon, everyone. Hope you're well. Same process as ever, please. Please raise your hand if you have a question. With mics on each side of the room, we'll take questions in English first, followed by any questions from German media. Someone to start? Andy?
Hi, Pep. I just wonder if you can update on the team news, please. How's Rodri for a start?
Not for tomorrow.
No, Kovacic, how is he progressing?
Not for tomorrow.
Okay. Anybody else in promise?
Everybody for tomorrow.
Okay.
Hi, Pep. I mean, in terms of Rodri, do you have a time when you expect him back? Or?
Not long. Not sure, but not long. We are in the process, in the timing that he will be back, and when he will be back, we'll wait a little bit more to be sure that it's fine.
And on a different note, I mean, with Gianluigi Donnarumma, he's got several bookings for dissent this season. He obviously, and you didn't agree with the Newcastle goal, but I mean, do you have to sort of talk to him about talking to referees, or do you just let him get on with it?
He has to defend his position. His book is book.
Because he's a couple of bookings away from a Premier League.
James will play.
Pep, there was evident frustration among the group at the end of that Newcastle game. How easy is it for that to get that out of the system, I suppose, because you've got a game so quickly coming up, a big game in Europe?
No, it's immediately forgotten. The night a little bit a little bit thoughts about what happened, but it's massively important. So we have a half of our way in the group stage. We make an incredible good 4 games, because even again the Monaco we play outstanding, and now we start the last 4 games, 2 at home, 2 away. Tomorrow, 13 the table in Bundesliga, massively important game to finish what we want to finish in the first 8, and of course winning tomorrow and 1 more point will be already qualified for the next round in front of the 23 or 24 teams like last season was in the first half. In the Bruges game, last one were out, so that's why tomorrow is important, and focus is what you have to do.
And is this group good at moving on from disappointment from your experience? There's lots of players you've been with for a long time.
And we have to. I don't know who will be there, but we have to. What happened in the past doesn't count.
Hi Pep, it's your 100th Champions League game in charge of Manchester City tomorrow. How do you reflect on that achievement and in reaching another milestone in your coaching career?
I realize I'm getting old. Every weekend is a milestones. So it's quite good. It means that every season we have been there. So the only team in England for the last 19 years, every season we have been there, and hopefully next season we'll be there too. So yeah, it's a huge competition. So nice, special for the players. They love it, managers and everyone. And to challenge yourself for the best teams in Europe is incredible, huge experience for the club. Is in terms of reputation, prestigious and financial issues, is massively important.
The victory in 2023 will be the highlight, I guess. Are there any matches in that period which still keep you up at night, which you think, oh, what could have been?
Yeah, there are, I would say, more disappointments. I would say that good moments. There have been a good moments, especially in group stages. We have been top every season except last season for a new format. But before it was always, before 1 or 2 games we were qualifying, and after, we more moments in qualifying and semi-finals for little margins, last minutes, and decisions that we cannot control. We are out, and it happened a lot. But of course, have been a top experience, good moment, but moments about define a team, a club, and sporty staff. So not everything is a flowers road, and everything is easy and comfortable. It's part of who we are. We had built as a team, as a club, and important we live it. That is what remains.
Hi, Pep. You could come up against Claudio Echeverri tomorrow. Obviously, he's on loan at Bayer Leverkusen. He didn't get on at the weekend. He's not played a lot of minutes this season. Is that a worry for you that he's not really involved there and not getting game time at Bayer Leverkusen? Always we love that the players on loan play a lot of minutes. The intention is always there. We have an incredible appreciation about him as a football player and what happened in Leverkusen. You have to ask, I don't know, because I'm not beating Paul, but I didn't speak with him. And I'm pretty sure his agent will know everything and everyone. If he doesn't play much, would you look to potentially bring him back in January? Because a 19-year-old, I guess the idea is he needs to play games. It's a question for his beautiful agent.
Chris.
Hi, Pep. At the end of the game on Saturday, you went on the pitch and spoke to Bruno. It's something you do quite regularly, speak to opposition players, and at the end of games that other managers don't seem to do. I was just thinking, what is your thinking behind why you do that a lot?
We know for Bruno for many, many years, and every time, even in Etihad after the game, in the tunnel or wherever, always we talk, always. I don't know what happened, always our path, always cross, and I have always a good relation with him.
But you've done it with other players maybe that you don't know as well. I was just thinking why you do it, go on the pitch and speak to them.
I love it. I'm an emotional guy, and I love to talk, and I move my hands and my arms and everything.
Just picking up on what Chris just said, would you care if an opposition manager came up to your players and did that in the post-game? Would it be fine by you?
No, as much we talk on respect as always I've done. It's not a problem.
And just with regard to that incident, an incident with the cameraman...
But we talk incidents of referees or the incident of myself?
I'm sorry?
We talk about the incidents for the referees or incidents for myself?
Well, I was talking specifically about the Bruno Guimaraes.
Friday, yeah. In Premier League we talk whatever you want. Friday before Leeds.
So I don't quite understand, because the referee wasn't involved with the Bruno Guimaraes incident, was he? When you talked to
The
him?
referee is involved in 95 minutes. 98 minutes, was involved. My God, he was involved. On Friday we talked, yeah.
Right, so is that what you said to Bruno? It's the referee, sort of?
No.
Okay, so just moving on. With regard to that incident and the cameraman incident, when you sort of...
I apologise.
Yes, I was going to ask you, is too much made of this stuff? Because, as you just said, just after the game, you're a passionate guy, you're a winner. Just
I
is
apologise.
it a sort of who cares sort of thing in a way? These things happen, you just move on. Is that the best way to sort of look at it?
No, I feel embarrassed, ashamed when I see I don't like it. I apologise for the camera after 1 second. So
But that's what I'm asking. Do you even need to?
I am
Because it
who
just
I am.
happens, doesn't these things?
I am who I am. Even 1,000 games, I'm not a perfect person. I make a huge mistake, so it's not about that, but I don't regret. What is for sure, I defend my team and my club. That's for sure. The reason why is I want to defend my team and my club. That is no doubt. Because from my experience to win the Premier League, I have to do 100 points and 98 points. Otherwise, we don't win. That's for sure.
Will you get 98 points this season, maybe?
Losing 4 games in 12, I have to improve a lot. So, and even in the contenders. But
Mathematically, it's possible.
what?
98 points.
Well, mathematically, it's possible to win the Champions League and FA Cup and Carabao Cup and the Premier League. So that's for sure. Even the teams mathematically can win the trebles and 4 Premier Leagues in a row. Mathematically, in 4 years can happen. Sorry?
Quadruple this season, maybe?
Did you are experienced journalists here together for 10 seasons. Did you hear me talk about the quadruples in November, December? When we won the quadruple? Tell me. No, right? So will not be an exception in this case. That's for sure.
Any questions from German media in the room? No?
Done?
All right. Thanks, everyone.
No Leverkusen? No. Okay, good. Thank you.
Yeah, it's sort of like, handled. Yeah. Yeah, it was. Yeah, there wasn't. It was like slide on, wasn't it? Slide on. Is that not a match today? Did not show that? Cheers, Tyson. Monster all the time. Monster. Eric Orr. There's it. Is it power? Yes. If you're a good time, I'll get it.
Hi guys. Hi.
Same process as before, please, guys. We'll take questions in English, followed by any in German if there is any. Someone to start, please. Martin.
Hi, Josko. You arrived the summer after City had won the Champions League, so how much of an ambition is it of yours to win this competition with this club?
Well, we all know that me personally, I like every season, every year I'm full of ambitions, you know, and of course I'm still young. I'd like to win Champions League, and but yeah, we need to be aware that it's quite difficult to win it, especially because this is the competition where all the best teams are included, and for the last, I don't know, 3 seasons, 4 seasons in my career, I've seen that. I've realized how difficult it is, and hopefully one day it will be nice to get that trophy.
Josko, you've had some really good results so far this season in the Champions League, and maybe been a little bit inconsistent in the Premier League with the odd defeat. At this stage of this team with the new players, and it feels like maybe a team in transition a little bit, is it easier maybe to play in cup competitions when you can take that inconsistency out of it than maybe win a 38-game league campaign?
I think, I don't think, I think we've been doing good, like really good so far this season. To be honest, we don't play alone. Like there are many teams, and we know it's difficult to play away games, and of course we prefer to play at home. So I would say, if you talk about Champions League, Cup games, Premier League, mentally we are prepared for all the games, and we want to perform. We want to be as best as we can. So I think the season is still long. So hopefully, I think we're gonna recover. We're gonna be there, and and from now on, I think things are gonna be much easier.
Hi, Josko. We saw the frustration from many players, the management staff after the game against Newcastle. We saw what happened on the pitch. What was said amongst the group in the dressing room? How did you as a group deal with the disappointment of the result and obviously the decisions that went against you at the weekend?
To be honest, I got the same question like 5 minutes ago. I didn't see what happened. I can guess, it's normal that we are all frustrated after the game, especially when some things are not clear during the game, and the decisions of the referees, which at the end of the game we cannot change. The game is finished, so what can we do? All we can do is just complain and try to I don't know. So I believe it's normal, especially for our captains, for our manager. They fight for. We all fight for that badge and for this club. So to be honest, if we miss that, then what's the point of competing? What's the point of fighting, playing in this competition, Premier League? Yeah.
Since that result, Arsenal obviously won very convincingly yesterday. Where does that leave the title race, in your view, at this stage of the season?
I don't know. Honestly, 2 months, 3 months ago, we've been in much worse situation than we are now. So it's difficult to tell. There are many games to play, still many games to play, and I think we just need to go game by game. Being here, being mentally here, recovering well, preparing for next game, and then we will see at the end. Yeah.
Hi, Josko.
Bless you.
Last season with the injuries, it felt at times like City were just trying to survive in the Premier League, in the Champions League. Sorry, but because things are a little bit more settled now, there aren't as many injuries. Do you feel more like a contender to win it this season?
Yeah, first of all, I'm happy that we are all healthy, we are all available to play. I think we need players. I think the manager needs everyone, especially when you play every 3 days. The rhythm and everything is quite it's difficult to deal with it. So I think it's much easier, of course, than last season. But still, I think we got a lot of work to do.
Hi, Josko. After the disappointment of last season, have the players discussed, or have you any thoughts on whether winning the Champions League or the Premier League is a priority this season?
every. First of all, we discussed this last season already. What happened last season, it's behind us, and we just like at the beginning of this season, of course, that we talked about it, and we don't want to repeat something that happened last season. But priority is like every game is priority, we want to win every game. That's why we play football. No one likes to lose the games. So no matter is the FA Cup, Carabao Cup, Premier League, Champions League, we want to win all the games.
Anyone else, guys? No? Richard?
Joska, just going back to last season, sort of how painful was it in the Champions League? To come sort of 22nd in the group and to be out much earlier than probably you expected?
Yeah. I think it's for me the worst season so far that I've done. I ever had in my career, and it was painful. And I remember last season I couldn't sleep like in the nights. Because I was trying to find solution, I was trying to help the team, everyone in the club, to get out of this position. But sometimes it's difficult. Sometimes, things are not going the way we wanted. And I'm glad that it's behind us. That we recover well. That in football I say it's good that like in 3 days there is a new game. Which forces you to forget what happened 2 days ago, 3 days ago. So it's behind us, new season, and hopefully I think we all see already that the situation in the club, situation in the dressing room is much different. It's in the better way than last season.
And even though personally you had a good season, you won Player of the Year, but it was still getting you down. How the results in general?
Yeah, I mean, it's nice to get an award that I got last season, but still it didn't make me happy because we struggled a lot, and you remember my first season we won Premier League, and we were that close to being FA Cup, and even last season that close to win FA Cup as well. But then at the end we haven't won anything, and I mean, as a footballer you want to win the games, you want to win the titles.
Just sorry, one more, Joska. You're obviously quite close to Kovacic. Mm-hmm. How's he doing? It's obviously a difficult time for him. Yeah. And when do you think he might be back playing again?
Honestly, I don't know. All I know is that he's okay. I think he's coming back to the training ground today. Can't wait to see him. But to be honest, mentally he's strong. He accepted really good as well. Of course, we're gonna miss him. I guess maybe 3-4 months. I don't know. It's difficult to tell, but I think the important thing is that he recovers well, and then prepares for the end of the season and next season as well.
Don't think there's any German media in the room, so we'll leave it there, guys. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Have a good day. See you.